YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Amina, and today I am going to be taking you on my journey to get my passion twists. For those of you who aren't familiar with passion twists, this is becoming a really popular protective style. A lot of people have been getting it for summertime and vacations, and this is actually my very first time getting twists of any kind, so I just wanted to document the journey from the prep, the shopping process, and the actual installation of this style. I will be sharing some need to knows, but in a couple separate videos, I will be talking about how to maintain this style, and we'll also be answering some frequently asked questions, just kind of sharing some things that I wish I knew before getting this style. But without further ado, let's get into prep. So to prep for this style, I wanted to make sure that my hair was completely free of any buildup. So I honestly had to dig through my sea of shampoos to find a sulfate shampoo, because that is going to ensure that you're removing all buildup from your hair. I don't usually use any sulfates, but this time was an exception. So after washing my hair with a sulfate shampoo, I did a deep conditioning treatment for about 30 minutes just to make sure that my hair was nice and moisturized. And then I decided that I wanted to blow my hair out for this just to make it easier to do the styling process. So to prep my hair for the blowout, I used the Eden Body Works Coconut Shea Leave-In. I love this stuff, it's an amazing detangler. And then I just went in with the rest of this line to make sure that after I blow dried my hair, which I did blow dry it on the warm setting, a little bit of cool, but I probably blow dried it about 90%. And then I went in with their natural pudding souffle, and this makes your hair super, super soft. I didn't really even have to use that much. And then I sealed everything with their natural hair oil. This is just a coconut oil mix. After my hair was moisturized, I went ahead and put it into some braids and then just let it dry the rest of the way under hat when I went to the store, which leads us to our next stage of shopping.
Here at the beauty supply store and prepping to get my passion twist. The hair that was recommended to me by my stylist was the free Tress water wave. The water wave is the one that's not going to tangle as much, so I am going to do, this is the 27 color, which is kind of, this is going to be a warmer color, kind of similar, not perfect, to my hair color right now. And then I am probably going to do the 30. So stay tuned. Okay, that was insanely expensive. Was not expecting it, but it's fine. I probably got more packs of hair than we actually needed. She did ask me to get 10 packs just in case, so I think that we're gonna be a little thick. I have seen a lot of YouTube videos where people only use 3 packs of hair, which is ideal, and then I would have enough to do 3 different styles. The colors that I decided to get, because they didn't have a lot of selection with every color, I got a mix. So I knew I wanted to do the 27. That's usually the color that I'll use to match my hair. You can't really see too well, but it's sort of like a honey golden color. I got 3 packs of 27, 3 packs of the 30, which is sort of a brown color with a little bit of red undertone to it, so that'll be cute. And then the 33, so this is just a little bit darker than that 30, but it still does have a little bit of the red undertone. And then I got a handful of the TP 4/30s. I'm not very good at this. Using my phone right now. This is one of the darkest brown shades that you can get, and then there's a little 30 mixed in with it. So a darker color with a little bit of dimension to it. So I've heard that most of these packs of hair are going for like $4.99, $5.99 at most beauty supply stores. It is a Sunday, so the most poppin' beauty supply store is actually closed today, which sucks. So I came down to Crenshaw area to King's Beauty Supply, and this hair was $7.49 a piece. Times that by 10, so you can do the math. But it's okay, because we're gonna look really cute. We are going to take a break from this crazy hair because it has been stressful, so stay tuned.
So I did a little fact checking after my little shopping excursion, and I did find that the $7.50 to $8 is usually the standard in a lot of beauty supply stores, especially since demand for this kind of hair has gone up. But you can find different packs of it on Amazon. I have seen some comments that said that people found it on eBay, which, I mean, I don't have the eBay experience, but if that's you, give it a try. but I do think that when you buy it in bulk, you can usually get a little bit of a discount. So to save on this style as much as you can, make sure to check online first. Just finished separating the hair. So we have all of our little sections here, and we mixed in 4 different colors? Four. So I wanted to get a close-up of the styling process for the passion twist because I have heard some people struggling with these starting to slip out a little bit. So she braids about 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch and then begins the twisting process. So just wanted to make sure that you were able to see up close what that actually looks like. So here we're deciding what length and thickness of the twist that we want. I opted to keep it at the 22 inches and make sure that they are a little bit on the thicker side. If you do want them to be a little bit wavier, having them thinner like the one on the right is a good option. You are going to need a lot of edge control, so make sure that you have a pretty heavy duty one, and we used almost all of this for this style. Making progress.
Oh, you would do that. And my nails aren't even done.
all we used for this style was an edge control, and then after the style was done, she just used mousse to put on the ends. Now, as far as keeping up your hair, you're really only going to need mousse and then whatever other oils or spray that you use for your scalp. But for mousse, you want to make sure that you use an alcohol-free mousse so you're not drying your natural hair out, and just making sure that it doesn't have silicones in it as well, because we want to prevent any buildup from happening so that your hair is able to take in moisture while it's tucked away in this style. As for the ends of your hair where your natural hair does not touch, you don't need to worry about using any kind of fancy product or wasting your good products on it, so just whatever kind of mousse that you have laying around, go for it. All in all, this style took us about 5 hours, and typically, depending on the size of your twist, it's going to take you anywhere from 4 to 6 hours is pretty standard. Because we did smaller twists, we actually ended up doing 68. We actually ended up doing 68 twists, which is a lot, especially at 22 inches, and we did decide to keep the full length because I wanted to have long hair. But in retrospect, I might have gotten it a little bit shorter, because if you are somebody that works out pretty regularly, even though it's a much lighter style than braids, which is what I really love about it, it's so much more comfortable to sleep on, and just in general, like, your neck isn't breaking when you're driving or anything like that. But when you are putting it on top of your head to go to sleep or to work out, it is very heavy, and I have noticed in my workout classes I'm kind of tipping over a little bit when I have my bun on top. So that is just something to keep in mind if you're fairly active and think that you're going to be putting this on your head pretty frequently. For me, I have been wearing the half up, half down just to keep it out of my face because it is pretty long. But really, you can have a lot of fun with this style, and if you want it to be less dense, a little lighter, I would recommend just doing larger sections in the back so you don't have as many twists, and then it's a lot easier for you to do different styles. So like I said, I'm going to be sharing a couple more videos with you on this style, so I'm going to be talking about upkeep and also answering some frequently asked questions and some things that I wish I knew before getting this style. If you have any additional questions, make sure to drop them below in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Hope this information was helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon.